I appreciate you saying that, and it's advice that I give to all podcasters or interviewers or people on radio that are doing the interview game. It's like, I've done a lot of podcasts, and admittedly, a lot of them by guys that haven't been doing it for that long. And the one thing that gets me is that if you start a podcast or you start an internet radio, whatever it may be, when you go there, don't start raw and wet behind the ears. At least research other stuff, see what's out there, see how it's done, do some trial runs, and know that when you're interviewing anyone, everybody, Anoop, has a story to tell. Okay, I knew that, Badr and I were friends, but there's also this other side to Badr that I didn't know about. And it wasn't a matter of me rocking up with no notes whatsoever and making up questions on the spot. That was an interview where I researched for 4 weeks. I went out there and found every interview I could with Badr and made sure that I knew everything about him, but didn't ask the same questions everyone else had asked. Yeah. I'd watched all his fights. I'd read all the rumors. I'd gone on all the forums and seen what people had said about him. Was it truth? Was it fiction? I asked mates that had trained with him at Holland, and I got the inside word. Mark Mullen is an Australian kickboxer, and he went and trained at Mike's gym for a month or so, a couple of months before I interviewed Badr. So I gave Mark a call and I said, mate, can you tell me, was there anything that happened with Badr while you were at the gym that no one really knows? And he said, hey, you know what? I got there one day and one guy had parked in Badr Hari's parking spot. So Badr Hari goes outside and literally smashes the window, pulls the guy's ears out and pushes the car into a canal. No one knew this. And I thought, this is great. Let's put this in the interview. Let's put Badr on the spot, You've got to know little bits and pieces to get inside a different aspect of the person. And also, when you're interviewing someone like that, you want an icebreaker. You need to break the ice early, and that'll set the tone for the interview. And I think when I interviewed Badr, the icebreaker I used was that I once had a pet fish named Badr Hari. And when Badr Hari, my fish, died, tweeting, Badr Hari died. And oh my God, Joe Rogan tweeted me. It's like, what the hell? Badr Hari died. And it went into meltdown on social media, and I had to oh, sorry, everyone, my fish, Badr Hari, died. And, people started posting these fake pictures of Badr Hari being stabbed to death with blood all over his face. And I showed him that as well. And I said, were you aware of these death rumors of you? And he laughed about it. He said, yeah, I was. And he explained it, and he explained how, it affected his family seeing that stuff out there until they knew he was okay. So there's all this cool stuff you can find out about people if you really research, and it comes back to storytelling. And if your questions are good and you know your subject, people will open up. A couple of years ago for the Voice Versus, I interviewed a Fedor Emelianenko. Now, Fedor's a guy for famously not giving interviews. And if he does an interview, the longest he had ever done in his life that I'd seen was honestly a 6.5-minute interview with Showtime.
Yeah.
I sat there with Fedor for 2 hours. The interview went for about an hour and a half, and for TV, it's stripped down to 52 minutes. But still, he didn't want to leave. He's about to do a seminar, and people are queued up at the door waiting to get into the gym where we were shooting. He didn't want to stop talking. And it just goes to show, because I did the research and I got down deep into that part of Fedor that he considers important and he wants to open up about, then he felt like he could open up and he could talk. And it went the same for Steven Seagal. Seagal's longest interview he'd ever done was 10 minutes. He did an hour with him, and he thanked me afterwards. He goes, I've never done an hour interview with anyone, I tell people anyone can do it. Just research and be passionate about it, and that will come through in whatever you do.